graduated from the University of Iowa. COVID actually cut my senior year short, so we never made it to the NCAA tournament. And I just needed a way to stay in shape, so I just joined our local beer league volleyball organization and just kind of fell in love with the game. Bree Strong, she's from the same area that I'm from. She came to a tournament and saw me play, and she goes, "Oh man, I would love to coach you." And I jokingly said, "Well, I think I still have eligibility." And she was just on me from there. No part of me that wanted to go back to college sport. I thought I was done and I moved past that in my life, but Bree just kept on me. Came out, met SCAF, met the team, saw the place, the campus, and just said, I'm going to regret this if I don't do it.
I graduated from Regis. I played indoor there. I was out for 6 years, found myself playing quite a bit of beach volleyball for fun. The startup that I was with, it became pretty precarious and I didn't know if there was going to be a future there much longer, so started to tee up what do I want to do next. So thought, okay, I should go back to grad school, get a degree. I hit up SCAF and said, hey, what are the chances that I could come back and play? Next I knew, I was on my official visit with Amanda, and it went so fun, and then we became like the butt of every old person joke on the team soon after. Maybe not grandma, like cool aunt maybe.
Yeah.
She's the grandma. And there's always like a big transition from when you're done playing college sports and you're in that school and playing mode, that you have that structure when you're here and you have to kind of make that for yourself. Ride that wave of your competitive spirit, and that's going to go a long ways in your professional life too.
Just at the University of Iowa, I was in all positions. My freshman year I didn't play at all, barely took my warm-up off to my senior year starting, and just being able to pass those lessons on that I've learned to younger kids and being in different situations. So just trying to share my experience and just my knowledge of what I've learned and how to deal with some of those mental things off the court.
First question most people typically have is, why is everybody spinning? Why are people doing 360s when you shoot? And that's kind of like the trademark of the sport, but yeah, that's a 2-point shot. But it's super fun, keeps you active, gives you kind of a platform to play something at an international stage. Yeah, nobody grows up playing handball in the States, so taking that background and applying it to beach handball is pretty successful in the States. So I'm actually working on this one over here.
I kind of asked for a better situation, a better team, a better program, and I really just think that speaks to the culture that is here at Colorado Mesa with the beach program. It's never felt like we are older than the team. If anything, sometimes we maybe act a little younger.
Razzing them a little bit more.
It's really a testament to them and welcoming us and having that open arms type of community here.
The coaching staff, for one, letting us come in not knowing kind of how we would blend with 18, 19, 20-year-old teammates. There's been, it's been smooth the whole way through. Yeah, and we get, the seats on the vans with the most legroom and the beds to ourselves in the hotel room because we are
the oldest. Yeah, we deserve it.
Having my 11-year-old son Colt in school and playing, it's enough of a juggle. I'll look to get into a similar tech role that I was in before. I'm glad I took advantage of it, even though it is somewhat of a juggle, but the schedule has seemed to just align perfectly.
I'd work in the morning, have just a long lunch basically, and then log back on to work. So just a lot of communication with the team and with my coworkers, trying to balance, and then communication with Cedar since we do all of our classwork together and spend a lot of time together, volleyball, school, just hanging out.
She's kind of our time management coordinator. She says, we are getting together at this time and doing homework. So I don't know if they have many grown-up problems right now.
I think a lot of them sometimes forget that we are older.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, sometimes when I talk to the freshmen, they forget that I even have a job. I think for me, the biggest part was just being on someone else's schedule. But the program has been absolutely phenomenal in that aspect.
The flexibility that the coaching staff has, being so understanding with work and family life, it's made it possible. Yeah, I actually played against Fleming and SCAF.
Hawks, baby. Hawks by a million. Caitlin, we were part of the same AAU organization, so just have known her for quite a few years. I mean, when you're a baller, you know who she is. Just happy to see the success, not only for the Iowa Hawkeyes, but just women's sports in general. It feels pretty cool to say that I was a part of that and that I helped contribute to that. There was a quote just talking about how she makes everyone around her better, how she brings everyone up to her level, and I think that just speaks volume about her, not only as a basketball player, but her character. Huge props to her and huge props to all of the teammates stepping up to match that intensity.
It's great to see women's sports absolutely take off. To have a kid of my own, just being able to see the opportunities that come about for sports in general, it's really exciting.
I think NIL helps a lot with that, getting women out there, getting, our faces out there, getting our sports out there. It just opens up a whole new set of opportunities for us, and I don't think women have to do anything different than just keeping really great female athletes, and people will come watch when it's exciting, high-level play, and I think that women are just rising up to that challenge and giving people something that they want to watch, which is great. Season, and I just needed a way to stay in shape when I moved back home, so I just joined our local beer league volleyball organization and just kind of fell in love